Hi, and welcome back to another Saturday conversation, y'all. Today we're going to talk about fight for what's yours. That's deep, isn't it? Fight for what is yours. So I love, one of my favorite scriptures is John 10:10. And it simply says this: the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. That's powerful. God is saying the thief comes for three reasons: to steal, to kill, and to destroy you. But God comes that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I'll leave that in the description box. Again, that's John 10:10. It's one of my favorite scriptures. So I want to talk to you all just for the next few minutes today on fighting for what is yours. So here's some things that people are fighting for. We have people out here right now who are fighting for the All Lives Matter movement. And I do believe that all lives matter. Doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter where you come from. Everybody's life matters because it matters to God first, but it should matter to man second. And then you have the group of people with the Black Lives Matter movement. People are fighting for that because it's a shame that in this day and age, there are people that look at me and judge me just because I'm a black woman. And they don't even know me. But because I'm black, all of a sudden I must be up to something. Yes? Okay, I'll be in. Thank you. I must be up to something, or I must want to sit back and just have the world taking care of me. No. Because let me tell you something. Even though I had a baby at 17, I never was on public assistance. You know why? Because I always worked. Now, I don't take anything from women that needed it. I feel like this: if you needed it, it was there, and I think it's wonderful because that's what it's there for. But I just chose not to rely on that. I fought for the right to be able to take care of my child. So I went to school in the morning, and I was in the stay-in-school program in the evening, and I had a part-time job on the weekend. And that's how I made my ends meet, okay? And then we have people fighting for a new president. And I'm not even going to go there with that one, but we are fighting for a new president. Let me just say that. We have people that are fighting for their relationships. There are so many relationships that are just teetering on the edge. You know, they're about to either fall over or they're going to fall back. But people are fighting for their relationships. If you believe your relationship is worth fighting for, honey, I say you fight tooth and nail. You take your earrings off, you take your glasses off, you put some Vaseline on your face, and you just go in there and you fight for your relationship. There are people out here fighting for their kids. Fighting for their kids to be able to get an education but not have to go into a school where they're subjected to getting COVID-19. People that are fighting for their children who are out here hanging on the corners. There's nobody hanging on the corner because my sister didn't live on the corner. But out here hanging on the corners, and you are fighting with your kids to keep them out of these gangs and keep them out of these bad relationships they have no business being in. You have people that are fighting spiritual warfare, and that's for a plethora of reasons. But y'all get where I'm going with this. We're all out here fighting for something. And then again, some people are fighting for their religion. Okay? So here are 4 points that I want to leave you with, and I'm going to bid you good day. Because remember, we're talking about fighting for what's yours. And so I just made a note here that says, stand behind your ideas. If you have ideas, I need you to stand behind them. It doesn't matter if you're the only person standing behind those ideas. Don't you give up. Don't you give in. You stand behind your idea. And then learn to fail. You might be thinking, well, Michelle, why do you want me to fail? No, not like that. You have to learn that it's all right to fail. Because if you recall, last month I talked about if you fail, that meant that you tried. See, people that don't try, they don't fail because they didn't try. But I want you to learn that it's all right to fail because you got out there and you tried. So you can look at what you did and figure out what you need to change to get it right the next time. And then I said practice till perfection. Anything that you want to do, it's going to require some practice. When I first got into powerlifting, I've always been a strong individual, but I had to really practice to get my squat form exactly the way I needed it to be so that I could take on heavier weight. Because when your form is off, form is everything. Let me just say that. I had to practice my bench, form, technique, all of that, and building up my strength. I had to practice my form and technique on the deadlift to be able to pick up heavier weight. So anything that you want to get good at, you're going to have to practice. And then lastly, I said, once a fighter, always a fighter. If you know me, then you know I'm always going to fight. I'm ready for a fight. Now, I'm not talking about a knockdown, drag out fight, but you know, if it presents itself, so be it. But I'm talking about I am always ready for a fight because I refuse to allow the devil to steal, kill, and destroy me. I refuse to let the devil take what God has given me. I refuse to let the devil take what I have worked my behind off to have, okay? So I'm always ready for a fight, because what you're not going to do is take what rightfully belongs to me. Yo, that's all I have. Again, I need you to fight for what's yours. And I'm not talking about, like I said, the knockdown, drag out and all of that. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about fighting spiritual warfare with prayer. I'm talking about fighting for your kids, fighting for your marriage, fighting for that relationship, fighting for that job that you want. Whatever it is, I need you to fight for what's yours. That's all I have, you guys. Thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. Yeah, I'm hungry. That was my sister let me know that it's time to eat. So, but yeah, thank you, you all. I couldn't do what I do without you. You all know that. And I'm so grateful to have each and every one of you. And now I need you to go out there and fight for what's yours. Until next time, take care.